Greetings and welcome to the Haiku Pond, a place to ponder life through haiku. My name is Anthony, and I'm the caretaker of the pond. Each season, I share haiku written by myself and others. Each episode features haiku centered around a pre-chosen theme. You can learn more at anthonynanfito.com/haiku. If you're ready, let's prepare for our visit. Take a deep breath and dive in. The theme for this visit is beginnings and will feature haiku written by myself and others. Screams and cries echo. Baby wrapped in a bundle. A small start of life. We humans all start our life the same way, small. Yet we have the ability to grow into so many different individuals. Granted, some outcomes are dependent on where you are born and what gender you are assigned at birth. Regardless, there are those who transcend these outcomes and expectations. As the world continues to grow, develop, and progress toward a better state of being, we are seeing countless examples of how all humans are the same and capable of amazing things, particularly overcoming great adversity. The past 2 years of dealing with a global pandemic have been a once-in-a-lifetime experience for all of us. It's one of the few events in the history of humanity that we humans have felt collectively. It's something we shared with each other across screens, tweets, and podcasts. We all had our pandemic project. This one was mine. It started as an experiment to try out a podcast, share haiku with others, and promote my haiku collection. I tried my best not to have any expectations for what would come out of it. Thankfully, though, I was both humbled and surprised by what did come out of it. I wasn't expecting so many people to listen to the podcast. As of this recording, on December 10th, 2021, there have been 724 total listens, or downloads, with each episode getting an average of 30 listens or downloads in over 17 different countries around the globe. I'm eternally humbled and gratified by this. I can tell you I had plenty of self-defeating thoughts during the making of both seasons of this podcast. I kept thinking, no one wants to hear about haiku or hear me dither on about random philosophies on life, but apparently you do. And I'm grateful that you came to the pond to listen, and I'm grateful that you helped spread the word and share it with others. That was how this small bundle of a podcast started, and like so many things in life, I'm not sure where it's going in the future. Personally, I'm about to make some big life changes. I'm not sure how or when I'll be able to make more episodes. For now, I will leave it as it is and take a break. All of the episodes will continue to be available wherever you listen to them. I've also created a playlist of them on my YouTube channel. Visit thehaikupond.com to learn where to listen. This isn't so much an ending as it is a beginning. With each door that closes, a new one opens. With each new birth, a new life begins with endless possibilities. That is the lesson I take from this haiku. I'll be setting this project aside to work on a new beginning for myself, but when I revive it at a later date, I'd love to have you along for the next journey. I encourage you to sign up for the mailing list at haikupond.com. haiku.pond.ck.page or follow the podcast on Twitter at the Haiku Pond. Those places, along with my website, will be where future updates can be found. Thank you so much for listening. And a very special thank you to all of the poets who contributed to this project, both in Season 1 and Season 2. It's been a humbling journey filled with gratitude, and I hope the same for you. Next, let's hear some of our submissions for this theme. From Melody Wang on Twitter and Instagram as MelodyOfMusings. To nurture dim light, to comfort fragile seedlings, what things must you drown? From Foal Poetry on Instagram as Foal Poetry. Life enters the world in the same building it leaves, always occurring. From Mark Hitri on Twitter as HitriMark and on Instagram as _cello poet. It takes tragedy for us to begin to see the error of our ways. From Michele Wong on Twitter as meaning_filled. Songbirds in her mouth feed piquant plums to my heart, sweet autumn love notes. From Christina Chin at haikuzyg.blogspot.com. Cry of a fawn strayed from the doe, summer mountain. From CharissaHooyman on Twitter as CharissaHooyman. Life is a journey. Today is your wedding day. Your new life begins. From Haiku Nocturnal on Twitter as Haiku Nocturnal. Dawn cracks violet. Darkness shines back to shadows. Mist starts to dissolve. From Huanahoy on Instagram and Twitter as Huanahoy. There is no more spark. Must be the end for that match. Go light another. From Mona Betty. Bus ride. The way my eyes lock with a stranger's. From Zara Mugis on Twitter as Zara Scribbles and Instagram as Instalog by Zara. The reds of grating carrots, first snow. Thanks for visiting the Haiku Pond. To read the featured haiku and connect with the featured poets, check out the show notes in the description of this episode. If you've been inspired by what you've heard, please share the show with a friend. For podcast updates, join the mailing list at haikupond.ck.page. For inquiries, send an email to thehaikupond@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow the podcast on Twitter at @thehaikupond. Thanks for listening. See you next time.